Empathic shielding. On July 22nd, I had Cindy Davis, a medium, give a talk, and also a almost lifetime friend, I might add, give a talk at the last meeting of the Santa Barbara Tarot Circle. Cindy mentioned that she believes in using proper protection and empathic shielding when she is giving mediumship readings. This led to a discussion of what these terms mean and why their use is recommended. I love Paul Wagner's definition he gave in an article for Gaia magazine in 2020. He says, an empath is someone uniquely open and highly sensitive to the point of being able to embody and process the emotions that someone else is experiencing. It turns out that empathy is the older, wiser brother to compassion. Oh, I love that. He also stated that an empath is an absorbent, intuitive, emotional warrior. There are other definitions of what an empath is. The word empathy is close, but not equal to what an empath experiences. The connotations of the word sensitive also relates closely, but is not quite accurate either. While an empath is sensitive, it is normally on the plane of experiencing the emotions of others rather than processing physical sensory sensitivity. This will make sense. In parapsychology, the mechanism for being an empath is said to be psychic channeling. Psychics and mediums say that they channel the emotional states of and experiences of other living beings or the spirits of dead people in the form of emotional resonance. I find this definition to be the most accurate. What's an empath to do? Oh, here's Yoda. Walks into a room, a true empath, in 15 minutes without shielding. He looks a whole lot older and not as happy. Being an empath is a gift. But without proper understanding about the process and learning some control, it won't feel like a gift. Without control, it can be like, and by the way, I'm talking like first person empath. Yes, I am one of those. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I understand this pretty well. Without control, it can be like walking into a room and suddenly feeling everything that everyone in the room is feeling all at once. It can be truly overwhelming. An empath needs to shield so that they are not overwhelmed or unduly influenced by the emotional input of others. They also need to shield to be able to direct and focus their gifts so that they can be of service to themselves and others. Psychiatrist Dr. Judith Orloff, author of a dozen books on being an empath, states that if you are empathic, you must develop skills to not take on the suffering of the world. Can anyone be empathic? Yes, it's a base level human emotional response to the feelings of other human beings. Everyone can be empathic. Can anyone be an empath? My opinion is no. This is a gift you are born with. Some people would say it's a curse you're born with. If they don't develop this shielding, they definitely would feel like that. Dr. Orloff states that other factors can promote becoming more sensitive, but she doesn't equate developing sensitivity with becoming an empath. Empathic shield. One method to shield is to practice a specific type of vocal meditation, and I'm going to read one that Cindy recommended at our meeting. This is a visualization and a meditation. Visualize a viscous liquid gold pouring into the top of your head and filling every part of your body with the golden light. Continue the flow of light down and out your feet and into the earth to the arms of the mother. The mother holds the light and then sends a thread of the golden light back up your spine with the essence of herself within it. The golden light continues upwards until it showers out of the top of your head. As it showers out, it sticks to every part of your aura, creating your golden foil or shield. That's the meditation. But the meditation ends with some valuable observations. Empathing is done by reflecting off the golden foil. Observe, experience, understand, and release. Being an empath gives us the wonderful gift of understanding. It removes the tendency to judge, as it lets us walk in others' shoes without wearing them. And she's talking about a properly shielded empath. Otherwise, you're out of control because you can't control the input. By this vicarious experience called empathing, we grow in compassion, lose our judgments, and share our wisdom. As empaths, we are valuable resources to one another and lend a greater understanding to others and ourselves through experience. Being an empath is a unique gift, and properly channeled can be uplifting and beneficial to the empath and to those around them. But it is one of many gifts that God has given us. Empaths are gifted, but there are other gifts. I'm going to read 1 Corinthians 12, one of St. Paul's letters. Here it is. Now there are varieties of gifts, but the same Spirit, and there are varieties of service, but the same Lord. And there are varieties of activities, but it is the same God who empowers them all in everyone. To each is given the manifestation of the Spirit for the common good. For to one is given through the Spirit the utterance of wisdom, and to another the utterance of knowledge according to the same Spirit. To another faith by the same Spirit, to another gifts of healing by one Spirit, to another the workings of miracles, to another prophecy, to another the ability to distinguish between spirits, to another various kinds of tongues, to another the interpretation of tongues. All these are empowered by one and the same Spirit, who apportions to each one individually as he wills.